Probably the most important thing, and we've really been stressing this with our entire team, with our branch managers, our territory managers, our counter people throughout the last year and a half, 2 years, is really around communication. Things change regularly. Obviously, everybody knows there's lots of disruptions in the supply chain. That's not going to go away anytime soon, at least not for the next 6 months to a year, probably. My crystal ball is no better than anyone else's. So really, the key thing to expect from Johnstone Supply and from the Orion Group is a high level of communication. Particularly if you've got a territory manager that's working with you, my expectation is that they're communicating with you regularly, letting you know when shipments are coming in, when there are shortages on certain items, when there's price increases, those types of things. So to me, it's critical more than ever that we do a great job of communicating with our customers. Some of it is simple supply and demand. Demand is way up, and the ability to produce certain products can only increase, by a small amount. So the demand is far outstripping supply. Some of that demand, I believe, and people in the industry believe, is not true demand. It's artificial demand, right? So it's like toilet paper at the beginning of the pandemic. Do people really need 1,000 rolls of toilet paper? No, they don't. So we're seeing similar things on certain products, where if individual people, whether it's at the contracting level, the distribution level, or even moving up the supply chain, are panic buying and placing gigantic POs, that creates some giant bottlenecks in the supply chain. But in addition to that, there's challenges with labor. There's challenges with just getting product shipped here from Asia. All these things combined, that's great. That's the why, and that's affecting everything from refrigerators to TVs to cars to HVAC products. So the real question is, okay, what do you do as a contractor to survive through it? When my answer would be to partner with, selfish answer would be partner with us, and we're going to help you. The reality is, and we've had these conversations with really good customer partners of ours, is sometimes you're going to have to find, and you've probably already done this, alternate sources of supply, right? So we get it. Johnstone might be your primary supplier, and if we're out, you really need something, you're going somewhere else, and that's the reality. We've done the same thing. We typically in the past have had 1 or 2 primary suppliers for particular products, and our service and supply support team is expanding their list of suppliers, right? 2nd and 3rd and 4th suppliers for products, just to make sure that we can get something in stock to fill that need. It's hard to be a business owner and it's hard to be a contractor always, right? In normal times. These times probably even more challenging. I talked to people in other industries and had a conversation with somebody, and he said, yeah, his feeling is just everybody is stretched to the limit right now. His team, but also his customers. So the question is, are there resources to help you figure out and work through that, to continue to grow your business, to continue to improve your profitability? We are launching our training center here at Johnstone Supply, the Orion Group, this fall. It's across the street here in Fresno. Part of the offering that'll be coming through that training center is a program we call the Summit Team, which is designed to exactly help you solve those challenges, those profitability challenges, to help you to break through the ceiling. I can't do it justice here, so if you want to know what the heck I'm talking about, I guess you're going to have to contact us or give me a call or an email. In addition to that, we have partners outside of Johnstone that can also help with things like that. Service Business Evolution is a great partner of ours, and we have numerous customers engaged with their coaching program to help them improve their profitability and improve their sales. I think everybody would agree that for the first time ever, as an industry, we saw success in providing IAQ solutions to both homeowners and businesses. I've been in this industry 20 years, and I think for that entire 20 years, we've been trying to provide those solutions, but not effectively. So the pandemic, for better or for worse, created a lot of awareness around that. So we saw a huge uptick in interest and success from our customer base in terms of providing those solutions, and we see that continuing on and continuing into the future. There's lots. I don't want to get into specific products. I think the main thing is if you're not engaged with IAQ solutions, I would be surprised. I think most of our customers are, but if you're not and you'd like to get more information, reach out to us. Our team is really well versed on that, and the products are secondary. It's more about what's your strategy in terms of how you're going to educate the homeowner and what solutions you're going to offer them. And we can help you lay that out and what that looks like, and then what products line up with that. And usually it's not just one product. Usually it's 2 or 3 products that you're offering to solve the IAQ need of the homeowner. Other things to watch out for as far as changes in the industry, technology changes, and this is less a result of the pandemic, but here in the San Joaquin Valley, we're in the San Joaquin Air Control District, and we've got changes around NOx, right? Ultra low NOx, everybody knows that. This fall, September 30th is the cutoff date for res packs, for package units. So that means for us in this area, we have to switch over to either heat pump or to an ultra low NOx package unit. We do get a 6-month sell-through of any product that's already available, but that's a pretty big change. And what we are starting to see, and we started seeing it this last year, as a result of the ultra low NOx rulings, is a pretty big shift to heat pump technology, particularly inverter heat pump technology. So for us, the brand names that we sell that have really started taking off is Bosch and Fujitsu. Coleman also has some new inverter technology products that have come out as a result of their joint venture with Hitachi. So we're bringing those in. All of that product is going to be in our advanced technology lab at the Johnstone Supply Training Center, so that everybody can get up to speed on it, and you guys can get trained on it and make sure everybody's comfortable on it. But that's a huge wave that's coming. And I encourage everybody to, if you're not engaged with that, to get engaged with that, because it's growing, and it's growing really fast from what we can tell. In the beginning of the pandemic, if you think back to March and April of 2020, we all had no idea what to expect with the shutdowns. I know our business at Johnstone Supply was way off for those first month and a half, and for a lot of our contractors that I talked to, the same thing. And I think for most people that turned around pretty quickly. But at that time, we did have a lot of opportunities from the government, from the federal government, and sometimes from the state and local governments. Things like the PPP program. There was a second round of PPP and some other programs. And at the Orion Group, we did our best to help our partners to get engaged with those programs at that time. We partnered with Live Oak Bank. There was a lot of challenges in the initial rounds of PPP of even getting banks to engage with some of our customers, because they were just the banks were just so buried. So Live Oak really stepped up for us and for our customers. So will there be future programs? Will there be future shutdowns? Yeah, I have no idea. I have opinions, but I don't know that that's really where we need to go. Rest assured, if there are future programs, it's our goal to help our customers to be successful. And that includes things that don't directly relate to the products we sell. It includes things like PPP financing. It includes things like helping our customers understand how to get SBA assistance if there's SBA assistance available. So rest assured, if there are programs, we're going to be engaged with that, and we're going to help get that information out to the industry to help our partners to get what they need to be successful. So we typically, when we're providing that information and that help, it's we're going to be sending out emails with that information. We'll put landing pages on the Powered by Johnstone website, and then depending on depending on the situation and what's going on, we'll typically host Zoom meetings. We'll typically bring in experts like people from Live Oak Bank, accountants, things like that, HR people, to speak to it and to answer your questions, and that's available to any Johnstone customer. What I've also done in the past, and a few people have taken me up on this, is when there are those challenges going on, I'm available, right? Personally, I make myself available. People can schedule time with me on the phone or on a Zoom call, and I can answer questions and do what I can to help.